pre-Morecambe at home. Russ, first things first, how's the gaffer?
Yeah, improving all the time. Seen him a couple of times this week, spoke to him a few times. I was on FaceTime on Monday with the lads and we had a good 20-minute chat with everyone before the meeting. And he's seen a few of the boys this week as well. They've gone down to his house. So probably much to Karen's annoyance. So yeah, he's improving. He's looking good actually, very good. So obviously there's a long way to go still, but you know, all on the right road to recovery. Yeah.
And it's not getting to the stage where you've got to sort of keep him under control, is it? In terms of like trying to minimise the amount that he does, make sure he doesn't overdo it.
Well, obviously we'd like to have been winning, and you know, he wouldn't have had to say a lot. But yeah, he's had to do probably more than we would all have liked. But you know, everything's been said and done probably. But obviously we want results that count, so we've got to look to put that right very quickly. So you know, his input can be as minimal as it needs to be.
Saturday, you knew what had happened. Are you any closer to, you know, or did you work out why it had happened and, you know, why the players allowed that lead to slip at Barnet?
We just reviewed it, yeah. I mean, looking at it, it wasn't particularly great all game. It just happened to be we were ahead. So, and then we had that 9 minutes of madness, if you like, and got punished for it. So, you know, the good thing about football is very quickly you can get yourself back out on the training pitch, work hard. The lads have been fantastic this week, absolutely brilliant. And you know, the training's been real good, high intensity, high tempo. And obviously we want to look to replicate what we do on a Saturday from throughout the week.
Is it one of those weeks where there's a fair bit of frustration around and actually you can get them to use that and channel that in the right way? Yeah,
a little bit, yeah. There's another chance missed. But you know, we've got another chance on Saturday to put that right and, you know, keep ourselves at least where we are in points difference away from those below us. And that's what we'll be looking at. Like I said, you can only do as much as you can do in training, and that's been, on that part, has been excellent. There's been no problems with that. The manager had the videos. We've put into practice what we needed to. And obviously the difficult thing is when you get 11 players against you on a Saturday and you've got to be better than who you're up against, so that's what we'll be stressing.
Kyle Storer available again this weekend. Just how useful could his experience be? And also, you look at Cheltenham's record in the games that he's played, it's actually better than the games that he hasn't played, isn't it?
I don't know, can't tell you that. all I know is that he is, he's an experienced player. He's been around, what's he, late 20s now, so he knows the game. He's got a good voice, so he looks decent in training. So we'll see where that one is and make a decision accordingly, you know, over the next couple of days. But yeah, I think at this time of year you need as many experienced heads as you can around the group to see us through it.
With his previous disciplinary problems, there might have been a case of saying, look, you know, do things differently, Carl. Is there any word this time, because he was very unlucky with his last sending off?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. That could have gone the other way. You know, I've seen people sent off a lot worse than that, and it was a tackle really that whoever. I think sometimes referees go whoever's got hurt most has obviously been on the receiving end of the tackle, but some of a bad tackle sometimes it's the other way around where they haven't tackled properly, and I think that was the case. And you know, then with what happened with the rest of the group from the opposition was, like all people would do. You try and gain every advantage you can. So, you know, that was unfortunate. But no, I'm not. You know, Stos knows his game. I'll just have a couple of quiet words if he's playing, and he's just got to go out and do his business. What's gone is gone. You can't change it. What's important is what we do now.
And Morecambe on a terrible run. How can you capitalise and make sure that their run continues?
Well, I don't really look at runs and things because the next game's a new one, and we've just got to play. If we play our game, we'll have a good chance of winning. We're on our patch. It's our environment. You know, we know it. We've got to play the game that we've given to the boys this week, and if we do, we'll have a really good chance of winning. I mean, stats and whatever for, you know, like I said, it's gone. There's not a lot we can do about it now, and like our stat as well. We've been in this situation before this season, and we've just got to look to the next one as a chance to get 3 points.
So presumably your win up there also forgotten.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean we played it was a different game up there, wasn't it? It's totally different. You know, we're on their pitch. They went down to 10 men. They went down to 9.5 men at one point with one of the lads had a bad hamstring. So we managed to do what we needed to win the game, which was very important at that time. Just the same as this one is now, Saturday. So you know, it's you know, there's going to be some different players out there. They may be playing a different way. We may play a different way. You know, it's just we've got to do what we need to do.
Injuries? How's the squad?
Okay, Callum Kitcher's still out. Apart from that, I think everybody will be available for selection in one guise or another.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers, fellas.
Ross, can you give us a bit of an insight into what the manager wanted to get across to the players? Obviously, first chance he's actually had to speak to them on FaceTime. So, was there any key messages he got across?
Just do what we've been asking him to do, really. Transfer training into games, you know. And I would say probably the Barnet game was a little bit worrying because the intensity wasn't quite there. So that was the main thing from it. You know, we looked a bit flat, and then we got to rectify it now, really. So and you know the standard ones that we keep reiterating about, you know, working hard and motivation, and so I don't think we keep banging on the same lines and people switch off. So you know, it's down to the individual when they get on the pitch at the end of the day. But as I say, all we can go by is what we've done this week, which has been lads have been really good, and have been flying around the training pitch, which is great.
Yeah, when you took over 2 years ago, you gave there was a massive lift in the mood for a couple of games and a couple of good results, and this time it was a bit of a different situation. But you've spoken a lot about just keeping everybody positive around the place. And apart from some of the games, you know, and the disappointment that they brought, is that all you've been really trying to do, to keep everybody smiling and not let the worry creep in too much?
Well, that's me, innit? I think you've got to enjoy what you're doing. Hope that things will turn. Put as good as sessions on as you can, which are allied to what we want to do, and that's what we've done. So, like I said, the biggest thing in any footballer's career is going out and doing it on the pitch, and that's where people are ultimately judged. Everybody, so you know that's where we'll all be judged. And but yeah, I've tried to, you know, make it enjoyable, keep it fun, keep it related to what we want to do, get the messages across, and then hopefully we'll, you know, see the rewards for it.
Yeah, your first season in the Football League, I think you were 30 when you made your debut, and you got Player of the Year that year, didn't you? Stoz has made his Football League debut at a similar age. I think he was 29, and it's because of partly bad luck, but also discipline, that he just hasn't got going, has he, this season? He's probably played nowhere near as many games as he should have done for somebody who played nearly every game last season.
Yeah. So, you know, it's one of those. It's a chance for, if you're selected, to you know, put things right and have a big impact on the last 7 games. So you know, that's I think that's how he should be looking at it if he's playing. So yeah, it's been disappointing. It's been disappointing for a number of players. You know, not just Stars. I think everybody can use this last, you know, 6 or 7 games to put a real positive end to the season. And you know, no, by no means is it too late. We're in the driving seat. You know, teams in various leagues would love to be where we are, 6 points off of relegation. I think we've got to see that as a positive and use it, and then keep that gap at least for a few more games.
Yeah, we'd be telling him if he plays that, you know, he could still have a big say in the season, even though he's had so many games out where he hasn't been able to be involved.
No, yeah, well, everybody's playing for the future, isn't they? Every game is your next game to impress. Every game is your chance to put your mark on the rest of your career. So I think everybody has got to look at it like that.
Yeah. Cheers, Ross.
Cheers, John.
Cheers, Ross.
Cheers, folks.